Hey everybody, Jake here. What's going on? So in today's video we're going to be going over 5 reasons why my Overland rig is not my daily driver. Alright guys, and reason number 1, and I'm sure you probably guessed it, gas mileage. Currently I drive a 2016 Kia Optima LE. This is the daily driver. This is the vehicle that I drive to work, from work, doing errands around town, and pretty much is one of my main vehicles. And the reason why is this currently gets about 520 miles on one full tank of gas. Fuel range MPG is about 32 miles a gallon. This, on the other hand, we're running 33-inch tires. It weighs approximately 6,500 pounds, so 12 miles a gallon, and it gets 350 miles on a tank of gas, and can cost anywhere between $80 to $100 to fill up. So, first one, gas mileage. Alright guys, and reason number 2, maintenance. Maintenance is huge for these vehicles. You know, like we stated previously, we're pushing them to their limits, then we're pushing them even more. So maintenance is critical. You know, I probably check my rig at least twice. Every time I go off-roading, I always check it before I get on the trail and after the trail to make sure everything's working in a proper order. And by simply having another vehicle to put all my daily driving miles on it that aren't on the trail, that aren't, traveling long distances, I can keep that mileage off this vehicle, and I can also keep that maintenance off this vehicle as well, because maintaining these is definitely going to be more expensive than maintaining your daily driver. Reason number 3, I have a designated parts vehicle. The Kia, I can honestly just take to the AutoZone store, Napa, the welding supply store, wherever I need to go. And that's my commuter. That's what I use to go get parts for this. I cannot tell you how many times I have started a project with this truck, and a project that's supposed to take maybe a couple hours ends up taking 6 hours. And you end up needing bolts, you end up needing more welding material, you have that one part that you didn't know that you needed. It happens all the time, and that's not a problem at all. All I got to do is just stop what I'm doing. I can just leave this vehicle here, get in my car, go get what I need to get, come back and continue working on it. This isn't my primary vehicle. It's super easy. I don't have to put this back together just to be able to take it to the hardware store or wherever I need to go. I can just leave it here. Reason number 4, I have a rig that is constantly ready to go. Most people with their daily drivers, they have to take all of their camping equipment out of their vehicle to get their vehicle ready to be able to use for their regular working job. I don't have to do that. I leave all my camping stuff in the truck. It is constantly ready to go, just in case someone else decides to do a weekend trip last minute. And literally I leave everything back in there, park it on the side of the house. The only thing I need to do is fill up food, water, fuel, and she's good to go 24/7. Alright, and the 5th and final reason why I prefer to have a commuter and not use my rig as a daily driver is mileage. Mileage is huge. We mentioned it earlier. I put in the last 4 years 50,000 miles of commuting to and from work to parts stores and wherever on this vehicle. That would have been mileage that would have been put on my rig, which I do not want to put unnecessary mileage on my rig. That means I have to do more oil changes, brake pad changes, transmission fluid changes. The list goes on and on and on. I would much rather do that all to this Optima. And the other thing is too, is when we are adventuring and going on road trips in the Ford, we're talking 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 mile trips. You know, the last trip that we went up to California, Oregon, and Washington, I believe we did about 4,800 miles on that trip alone. So mileage is huge. I want to save the truck and make it last as long as I possibly can, especially when I'm doing stretches that are that long and that far. So I guess my overall question to you guys is, do you guys prefer using your Overland rig as your daily driver? I mean, don't get me wrong, it's cool to drive around. I love driving around my truck. It is incredibly comfortable, which is also the reason why I like driving it on long trips. But have you also considered getting a commuter or getting something to put miles on for your daily activities as opposed to putting it on your Overland rig? Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Hopefully you enjoyed the video.